Hey, what's up guys? This is the first part of this Black Demons guide and it's on equipment. If you think you already know the equipment for Black Demons, you can go on to the next bit. If you want to know where the next bit is, you can go to the start and it will have a kind of like times for each part and it will tell you what the part is. So you just need to skip to whatever part you need and that's that. So this first part is about the equipment and inventory. So it's fairly simple actually. For the inventory, you're just going to need a few monkfish. I'm bringing 5. That could be a bit overkill. They're pretty much just for panic food if you need to eat at a certain time, but you're probably not going to need them that much. But I just bring 5 just in case, because I like being full HP. And if I go down, I'll eat basically. The next thing is Varrock Telly, which is also just a panic item. If you've run out of prayer pots, or if you've, I don't know, just about to die, you can quickly click the Varrock Telly to telly away, and that should be fine. So that's the next piece. Obviously you shouldn't have a medium lamp, that's just because I'm saving that, so that would not be in the inventory. So the next thing is going to be prayer pots. Now this is the main thing, because the main thing you're going to be doing against Black Demons is praying. So you're going to need a lot of these, but I always keep 5 invent spaces, 4 for charms and 1 for just in case I get lucky and get a good drop, for example an effigy. So let's get on to the equipment. Right, so this is the pretty standard setup, pretty cheap and pretty easy to sort of get hold of. Obviously you need to do a few quests for proselyte, but anyway, this is my setup. I've got proselyte, sallet. I'm just going to call this the normal stuff like helm, plate body, plate legs. So obsidian cape, amulet of glory, brackish blade, dragon defender, ring of wealth, dragon boots and combat bracelet. So full proselyte and the rest. So obviously this is a pretty standard setup for the cheap and easy to get setup. There are a few other setups. For example, the helmet can be changed to, if it's a slayer task, it can be changed to a slayer helm. If not, and you've got the cash, the next best thing will be Tour of a Full Helm, and then the next best thing after that will be Helm of Neat's Knot. I would definitely recommend wearing them if you've got them, because they're a lot better than proselyte. The main setup is basically for prayer bonus, so that's what it's for. But anyway, if you've got better prayer bonus stuff, wear it. But I'm pretty sure this is pretty much the best prayer bonus stuff, like including armor, but it's just for prayer really. You just need to pray the whole kill, otherwise Black Demons will hit big. So that's, you can obviously change the amulet of glory to an amulet of fury, and the cape to something such as completionist cape, max cape, soul wars cape, Tokar cowl, or even fire cape. Obviously I haven't got any of them. I probably could get the fire cape for example, but I've only got this for the moment, so I'm wearing my obsidian cape. I think even better than this is blade storm drape. I think that's better than the obby cape. So if you've got a blade storm drape and you haven't got anything else, you can wear that, because that's better than the obby cape. So that is pretty good. The weapon is pretty much just whatever you want. I'm using brackish blade because I'm going to be trying to get strength up. So it doesn't really matter about the weapon, just a good high hitting weapon. Whatever you want to train basically, you're going to use the weapon best for that training. Boots, I would say dragon boots are the best. I'm not sure about gloves. I just go with a combat bracelet. I'm sure Barrow's gloves, I think they're called, they would do better. But it's up to you what you wear for gloves. And I've got the ring of wealth, so I can get wealthy. Obviously, if you've got an Onyx Ring Eye, you can wear that, or Berserker Ring Eye, you can wear that. They're probably the best 2 options. And that's pretty much that for the setup. Unless you're going to go for tanking, and then you're going to change the setup completely. I definitely wouldn't recommend it. But if you want to, the invent is pretty much just going to be food. I'm pretty sure that's all you really need. And you can either wear full Torva or Bandos, full Bandos. That's pretty much it. There's no point in going if you're not going to wear either 2 of them armors. Obviously they are expensive and a lot of people won't have the cash for them, but if you haven't got the cash for it, just go with this setup. It's fairly simple, fairly easy, and with this setup it's a lot easier to kill the black demons. Anyway, this is the first part of the black demons walkthrough done. So I'm going to get on to the next bit now. Hey, what's up guys? This is part 2 on the guide to black demons. So in this part I'm going to be showing you the direction to black demons. If you already know the direction to the black demons, then you can go back to the start of the video and it will tell you what time is that you need for the next part. So you can just skip to that, or skip to whatever part you think you need, like I said in the first part. So in this part I'm just going to be telling you the basic route to the black demons. In this guide I'm going to be showing you the route to the black demons in Tavali Dungeon. I'm not actually sure where else you can get black demons, but anyway, let's get to this map. So on the screen there's obviously 2 maps. The first one is Tavali, and now this is very straightforward. Basically the white line just shows you the direction down to Tavali Dungeon. Go there and it's straight from the lodestone, as you can see, and you just go down the white line to the dungeon, and the red line goes to the bank for a bank stop. So if you want to get your gear, or if you want to get new gear out, you can always go there and get your stuff out. So once you go into the dungeon, the map to the right is what you're going to see on your map page. So this may look fairly complicated, but it's actually really simple. So you start, I'm not sure whether you can see, but there's a dungeon sign basically by the green, where the green line starts, and you're going to go. If you haven't got 80 agility or 70 agility, you're going to follow the white line. Once you get to the blue dragons though, you're going to need something called a dusty key. To get that, you're basically going to have to do a little mini game. But anyway, so once you get past the blue dragons, you basically just walk through until you get to black demons. You go left. It's pretty much one way. You can't really go wrong. So that's that. Now the blue line is the quickest line, which you need 80 agility for. So if you've got 80 agility, then this line is the line for you. So what you're going to do is you're going to follow the white line until you get up to this blue line, and you're going to take the shortcut and just follow the blue line. And same for the green line. It isn't that much of a well, it is a lot of a shortcut, but not as much as the blue line, I think. So it's just going to take you into the blue dragons. When you go through the shortcut, it's only a tiny line, and then you connect back with the white line and go down. The purple dot is where you're heading for. So that's pretty much the way to black demons. And now I'm going to get on to the next part. Hey, what's up? This is part 3 to this guide. This is going to be a really quick part. This is just on the killing of the black demon. Obviously, like I said before, skip back to the start of the video if you know how to kill them, and skip through to the next part. So there's going to be one more part after this. This part is really quick, as I've already said. Now all you're going to want to do is you want to select quick prayers and select it as protect melee, so you can take it off and on fairly quickly, so you don't waste too much prayer. Now you want to watch out for these deadly spiders, because I think I'm not sure what level they stop being aggressive to you, but they're aggressive to me, and I'm level 100. So it might be better to go in the south and western corner. It might be a lot easier if you do that, so you don't have to try and avoid these poison spiders. Now black demons do have a very low defense, so you can hit them fairly well, fairly easily, but you don't want to take off that prayer too early, or take it off at all, unless you're changing kill, because they do hit high when you haven't got protect melee on. So I'd watch out for that. Anyway, that is the end of this part. One more part left, so let's go to part 4 now. Right, so this is part 4 of this guide, the final part, which is going to be on the drop table and the charm drop percentages. So the charm drop percentages are pretty amazing. 44% for a crimson is really good, so it would be really good if you're going to go charm hunting. Also, the other charms are at quite a high percentage too. I think it's 80% of getting a charm, and most of the charms that you get are crimsons, so it is a pretty amazing charm drop percentage for this monster. So if you're going to go charm hunting, definitely come here. So the drop table, basically I'm not going to include the whole drop table into this picture that you can see now, but you get Infernal Ashes every time, which I think gives 65 XP for prayer, or you can keep them and you can sell them for 2.3k in the GE. Obviously, if you're watching this after this video was uploaded quite a while after, the prices could have changed. But anyway, that is the price at the moment, 2.3k. That is pretty good for 1 kill, but I just bury them because there's no point really in banking all the time just for Infernal Ashes. So the drop table, there isn't that much good stuff. There's a Rune 2H, which is worth 38k, a Rune Chain Body, which is 29k, and a Dragon Helm, which is 59.8k, which is probably the most pricely drop from this creature. Also, if you get lucky, you can get an Staffed Ancient Effigy. That's very rare, but you can get it, and that would be an amazing drop. And that is pretty much it for the drop table, to be honest. So that's gonna wrap up this video. I hope you enjoyed. Please leave a like, and I'll see you in a bit. Bye.